Fundamentals of Chinto Kata. Whew, where to begin? When you first start Chinto, you step back in that deep cow stance. And the hands pull. And then they block across. So when you're facing this direction, you step back. And it needs to be far enough over that you can see on this side. But it's eye level, but it's far enough over you can see on this side. And then you do that famous scrape that you see right out of Pinot Godin. And you punch across. Then you've got to pivot on the heel and turn all the way around. And again, when you reach, you're just going to punch below that other hand. Punch, pull. And then the sitting down part for the kicks is really just that much. That's all it is. You're here and you drop back slightly, ever so slightly. Your kicks need to be high and they need to step really far. And you're going to step really far forward with that when you set it down. Otherwise you won't end up starting the same spot. Now, after you've done your kicks, you have a couple of difficult moves. Because after your last turn there, you turn, and you're in a cat stance, no big deal. Cat stance with a hammer fist. But then you step forward with a powerful punch. But yet you're in a cat stance. And that feels a little different. It's the first time really that we experienced that in the katas. The next, you step forward to a deep stance, belt level. The hands are belt level. And then with as little motion as possible, they pop up like you're looking through a window. And then you look directly at 9 o'clock, directly across straight in front of you, and they're going to ridge hand block together. And then as they press down, you don't jump, but you do stand up strong. And this time, when you step back on that plane that we've talked about so much before, opening the gate and stepping back, you step back, but you lean forward like you're looking down under a log. You lean forward. This is the first time we see that leaning motion in our katas. It's the only kata we do it in. And then when you kneel, your hands are here. Your knee actually doesn't touch the floor. You're kneeling more like this in Chinto. So the knee's very close to the floor, but not on the floor. And that's because you've got to pop right back up again. This time the hands are closed. And then we have an elbow block, which we saw a little bit in Pinot Sandan, only with one elbow. We do it with two. And then we get to the trademark moves of Chinto. Double side blocks and the crane stance. The body turns to the front, the foot tucks behind the knee, and the knee points directly to the front. You chamber those hands, you kick, and hammer fist at the same time you step through. The second time you do that, you just simply open the gate and you chamber. And you stay in place, so when you get ready to punch, you've got to turn that gate again. So when you pivot, you're pivoting on that heel to the back, and you take that crane stance, and then you chamber. You have to remember to turn that body fully into that punch. When you turn, the hand opens up and it comes near the ear, and it comes kind of angular and down. And then there's an elbow strike right to here. Your hands drop just like they did in Naihanchi, that chopping motion, pointing to the pressure point. Naihanchi taught it to you, Chinto utilizes it. And then you turn to the back. You open that gate as far as you can. The further you can open that gate, the easier it is to turn and the better balance you'll have when you get there. Now let me do that from a different angle. So, if I were here, and I had a block this way, I would open that gate, and I'm going to turn And watch my hands. They cover, and then it's going to press down. And then I chamber, kick, step through, punch. And I just pivot back for the ending from where I started from.